Hello guys, welcome back to Pause and welcome back to Parkitect. So big news guys, beta number 1 for Parkitect is here and it has just launched on Steam. So let's take a look at all the changes, and there are a lot to get through, so I will try and keep this video as short as possible, but there are lots of things. So the first thing that I will mention, the main overhaul in the beta number 1 is the sound. So a new team, a Shell in the Pit Audio, are taking care of the audio in the game, and they've been working on a custom audio tool since about 2016. In this new beta, the results can be heard, so we'll have a little delve into that in a second. So apart from a much better audio mix and coasters being properly audible, all rides now have audio, and there are hundreds of other new sounds. There's 5 new ride music tracks and a new background music track. They're still working on a few bits, but they have said that they're really happy with how the game sounds now. So a few other things that have changed. There's now some fine-grained options when you start a new park. So if you go into new park and pick a sandbox, you now have these options down here where you can have money enabled, research enabled, or goals enabled. So that's something new that's been added recently. Tracked rides, you can now have stations. Track rides that have wide stations, and so for certain coasters, you can now put the ride entrance and exits in line with the platform. So instead of coming off to the side, they can now come in line with the track. So I'll show you what I mean by that when we get in the game. There's new visualizations for shops which show you all the resource crates that are in transit to that specific shop. There are some new cars been added for the spinning coaster. And again, we'll have a quick look at that shortly. There's a new single 6-seat car that's been added for the Bobsleigh Coaster. And there's also a brand new powered coaster as well, so we'll have a look at all those in a second. The good thing about the powered coaster, it can slow down, speed up, and do multiple laps, so that's awesome. And there's a new rope fence which has been added, and that can be used on queue lines as well. There's some new bunting, a new tree has been put in there, and again we'll check it all out soon. So the full changelog is massive, so if you want to have a look at it, head over to the Tumblr, which is themeparkitect.tumblr.com. I'll read out some of the main bits, but like I said, the full list is on there. So the complete overhaul of audio, hundreds of new sound effects, new songs. It's got Steam workshop support now for mods, and there's a new tool for creating scenery mods. The power coaster, the alternative trains for the Monorail, spinning coaster and bobsleigh. Employees now gain experience from working, and there's also a staff training room for training staff more quickly. And there's the new options that are on screen now for the sandbox. There's loads of new plants, crates, fences. There are options for disabling loans, predefined palette of colours. There's so much stuff, honestly, there's so much stuff. Improved park loading times by 40%. So there's so much to go through. So let's get into a park and try and run through as much of this stuff as possible. Wow, loading really has been improved. That was pretty swift. So let's have a look at the new stuff. So let's start with some of the new theming stuff. So let's have a look through. That's a path. Let's have a look through some of the scenery. Okay, so here's a quick look at just a few of the new plants and bushes. Now these coloured ones are all recolorable, hence and these trees. So that's what we've done here. So let's have a quick look around the other side. So there's these little topiaries that mainly got walls. Not topiaries, sorry. Ivy, vines, are they vines, ivy? I don't know what they're called. These got walls, and there's a few new little shrubs. Again, these are colourable, and these new trees, so they're pretty decent. Alright, let's keep going through and see what else we've got. So here's one of the new crates that are in the game, and let me just quickly show you the new colour palette as well, as it looks pretty nice. So you've still got the little colour picker, and you've still got the option to use the old one, but the new palette looks like that. So that is pretty awesome. So yeah, these are the new crates, and you can colour both parts, the white and the main bulk colour. And we've got a slightly bigger crate here as well, in the little western area. Here's our new bunting that's been added. It works like a fence, so it has that awesome little effect that it does. It does look great around rides, and as before, it is fully colourable. The next thing we've got is this another new fence, like a rope, and it's very nice. Again, that's great for doing queue lines and ticket booths and all that kind of stuff. That's awesome. And again, recolorable. Okay, so that's mainly it for the sort of scenery pieces. There might be a few more bits that I have missed, so apologies on that if there is anything. But let's have a look at some of the new stuff with rides. So the first thing is the new powered coaster. So let's take a cheeky look at that. Where is it? Powered coaster. This is the guy. So let's build a quick one and then quickly see how this works. So at the station. So this would be good for making like runaway mine trains. So if you've ever been to Alton Towers, there's like a runaway mine train there, which is essentially this kind of thing, which is a powered coaster. We are right. Let's clearly put the exit and entrance in there and give it a test. So this is how it works. So regardless of whether it goes up or down, it's powered all the way, which is beautiful. So the other thing that was new with the rides, if I find a coaster that's got a wide track, a wide station, sorry, which I believe the vertical drop one does, which is like this. So if I put that like that, so now you're able to put the entrances and exits in line there, which is pretty neat. So that's only on stations which are quite wide, like this one. But that's a nice little addition if you're inclined to do that. No, it's not going to test because it's flat. Right, what else we got? Utilities, yeah. So we've got a staff training room just here. So I don't know what features that really gives us. So I'm assuming this needs. I'm going the other side. I'm used to Planet Coaster. Employee path, would it be? I don't really know where the door would be. At the back, there. So that's how they get in. So I don't really know what it does. Let me read up on the thing. So the employees gain experience now. So let's just close this park. I think you need to all go home. So here's his experience level. So I'm assuming the more he works, the quicker that goes up, and the better he'll be at his job. And the staff training room is for training staff more quickly. So how do you choose who goes in there? That's what I want to know. Can I assign certain staff to it? Oh, we have little traits in here as well. What's that do? Staff. Oh, so there we go. So if you press on that for the staff, then they'll go to the staff training room. Awesome. So there we go. That's how you do it. That's neat. Wow, that's the worst coaster anyone's ever been on. Anyway, so that's those two. There's a few new coaster cars on. Let's check some of these out. The Bobsleigh Coaster now has some new cars. Let's have a look at that. So it now has the option to have this one, the 6-seater. So let's take a look at those. There we go. So it now has this one sort of 6-seater vehicle. You obviously can't use it in a train, it is just a standalone vehicle. So that's pretty awesome. So that's that one. We've also got new cars on the spinning coaster. Let's take a look at that as well. Okay, so the new spinning cars are these round ones, I believe. So let's see how they look. So those are the new ones. So they're very similar to the style that's on Spinball Whizzer, I assume, at Alton Towers, if you've ever been on that. You can now run these as one car, one train, which makes things a lot more interesting for a spinning coaster. So that's pretty decent. Monorail, there's another one where we've got a new train. So let's have a quick look at that one. There we go. So futuristic monorail cars. So these are the style you've got at like Disneyland, Disney World, which again I think are pretty beautiful. I feel as if is there new shadows on the ground, or is that just me? Is that just, I don't know. Seems like some new shadows. Anywho, they're the new monorail trains, which are lovely. So that's a very, very quick overview, guys, of the new stuff here in Parkitect Beta 1. I'm amazed and very happy that it's finally here and that this game is moving forwards. So obviously that you can still access this game. Now it's in beta. The price is a little bit higher, but it's still available, so you can download it through Steam. And obviously now we've got Steam Workshop support for mods. I'm sure that's going to fill up really soon. I can't wait to see what people are making there. So if you've enjoyed this video, guys, please drop us a like down below. Check out our Hysteria Valley Planet Coaster build. That's also on the channel at the moment. Now beta is here. We will be doing more on our Parkitect build series as well. Potentially may even start a new one, as I use a lot of mods on the old park, but we'll see. I might make some changes, but more on that soon. If you haven't done so already, guys, please subscribe to the channel, stay up to date with all our videos, as I will continue to update as new betas are released. And if you've got any questions, comments or suggestions for this or anything else here on the channel, please drop them down below and I will answer every single one. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.